Hello and welcome to another video of Fatui Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Fatui characters. So finally we're able to upgrade Ororon to the max ascension, and that means that we can actually try to do, I think it's the first time, the Spiral Abyss having 4 different Fatui characters. So this is going to be really interesting because I never test them all. I don't know if this is actually going to be useful or not, because I don't think Ororon works well with any of these characters, but I'm thinking that as Femine is our main DPS, then having Superconduct would be really interesting. It's going to reduce the physical damage of the enemies, and that might be something beneficial for Femine. So let's see if that's going to be useful or not. I know that this is not the best, but that's the maximum that we can do. And our goal here is to actually try to finish floor 10. And if we finish floor 10 and maybe do something on floor 11, I will be so much happy, because that means that we're able to improve our DPS potential in this account. As you saw before, we're able to only reach, I think, floor 10 chamber 3 from the previous rounds. So anything better than that is going to be enough for me. I know this is going to be harder and harder because we are going to get a lot of damage and we're not going to heal our main DPSs, but that's the only thing that we can do right now, basically. I know that lyney can heal himself, so then that's going to be kind of easy to do, but then not even Femine or Ororon can heal themselves, so the only one that can heal herself is Lynette. So unless we want to end up having a main DPS Lynette, which I heard some people mentioning that may be a good thing to do when she's C6. She's C4 right now, so if she's running at some point, I would try to get some constellations for her if I have the wishes, and if we are not risking to get a random 5-star. So that would be kind of fun to see and to do. I know that she's also in the standard banner, so maybe we can get her over there, and that would be way much secure, especially because we get some of those wishes every month, and as long as you advance through the different quests, you get some of those wishes. So let's see how well or how bad that ends, but if she is C6, I might build her as a main DPS, and also it would be really interesting to use the only 5-star weapon that we have right now, that is a 5-star sword that we got in the standard banner. So that would be kind of fun. I know she was using it for a really long time, but now that we are able to upgrade our characters, I think having her in the EM sword is beneficial. So this is the last part of the floor 9. Let's see if we're able to complete it easily. I feel it's going really well. We haven't lost any of the characters. I think the enemies are kind of like easy. I don't know if this is a natlan thing, but I was expecting maybe harder enemies. But of course, this is only the floor 9, so we know that this is the baseline, and after that, everything gets harder. But at least we can count the primogens. And of course, you know that these primogens are going to be used to pull for either arlecchino or Tartaglia. So especially if we get those characters, these whole floors are going to be done way much easier. I hope so. I feel like we're lacking on DPS potential. Having a second DPS in our second half that is a 5-star, that would be really good. I don't know if that would be Arlecchino or that would be Tartaglia. I don't know how the teams are going to be. That would be fun to do. But also would like to see any other Fatuis showing up at some point. So yeah, we will see how everything goes, but for the time going, these are the characters that we have, and this is the best upgrade that we need. Of course, you know that we are super delayed, that we are at some point we already got Arlecchino and Tartaglia, but this is the historically, or at least the way that things happen. So I was able to master Ororon before getting any of those characters. So this is also going to set our before and after when we get when we get Arlecchino and Tartaglia. So in the end, we're going to see if getting those 2 5-star characters was beneficial or not for us. I wish we have one when we only have one of them and we can do the spiral abyss with only one of them, but I don't think that's going to be possible because if we need to build them, we got them like really next to each other, so I don't think that one of them is going to be buildable or it's going to be built already and the other one is not. But yeah, I feel that floor 10 is not as hard as I was expected, at least this part. I know that with lyney everything is easier because I think we have only one enemy in that side and he's great for defeating one enemies. So if we take a lot of time in here, I think we can gain some more time on the other side. So, but we have around, I think, like 3 more minutes to do this, so I feel like we are really safe into this part. But this would not be an upgrade with something that we already accomplished before with one less Archon. I think that having Ororon is actually beneficial for us because we can trigger more reactions. So in the end, we can do damage with with Lynette and also with Ororon and with Fremine. So I feel like that's going to be our way to go and how we can actually improve our damage. I wish we are only using Ororon for good, but I don't think it's going to be enough to actually make a huge amount of damage. I know that he boosts a attack or something like that or damage, but you need to have specific reaction. I think they involve having Hydra, so we don't have it. So that's why I think he would be a really great support for Tartaglia, which we can do Hydra damage and also having this Electro and increase our attack and everything like that. So I'm all ears to hear what are your recommendations for future teams. I need to test them because I never played them. I actually still don't understand how Tartaglia works. I know that he's supposed to be a quick swap, but again, like if we swap to him, then we don't have much to do with the other characters because it's not like they can help us or they can build something else. Maybe we can put an ultimate. Maybe we need more ER to actually have Ororon's ultimate and Lynette's ultimate at the same time. And I think Ororon's ultimate is only lasting for a few seconds, so it's not really helpful for us. So I don't know how that's going to work, how the rotation is going to work in that point. And also, I don't think I want to have Lynette, Ororon, and then Tartaglia and Arlecchino in the same team. We might need to find new ways to build different sides and see how we're going to benefit from them. I wish we have a shielder or I wish we have a healer, because that's something that we don't have sustaining here that we have in Archons only, especially now that we got Chong-Li and with Furina. I think that's something that really helps you when you are in the spiral abyss, and that's something that we lack right now. So chamber 2, second half of floor 10, I think it's doable, and we have only one enemy, and I don't know if this is how it should. Oh, that was so fast. I don't know if this is how it should work, but like I feel like the summons that the characters have are really easy to defeat. I don't know if it's because we do a lot of damage or it's supposed to be like a bow character has more damage or whatever, but I feel like they go down so fast that it's kind of interesting. I don't think I saw that in the real when you have to defeat them in like events, or I think the desert, although I haven't played the desert in this account or even in Archons only, so maybe from memory it was easier because it was my non-challenge account. So we will see how everything goes with these characters. So yeah, I feel like this is going really, really well. We have only 3 more characters. We don't have any ultimate. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Let's see if I can do the nets. Perfect. Now Fremine to finish everything. Wow, 26k. That's a lot, especially for Fremine. I don't think they're level 90 yet. They're level 85, so we still have some levels of benefit. I think after floor 11 is when they get, I would say, to 90 and to 95, and then the floor 12 is like insanely to 95 to 100 or something like that. I don't think we're going to reach that point because we don't have any sustain and we don't have any good damage, but it's good to actually dream about it and consider it, because it's going to require a lot of teams and a lot of like healing, I would say. Oh, I think this has pyro resistance, so this might take us a while. As long as he targets the cat, then that's going to be a good thing. Yeah, it has pyro resistance. You can see that we're doing less than we did before. Oh, maybe that's why I was able to damage them, because they were not the highest level ever. And that's why the eremite summons were so easy to kill. Yeah, that makes more sense. More than halfway through. So 7 minutes for the 3 stars. I think it's doable. We have only 1 minute to actually do it. Yes, it's doable. So I guess like we are going to get a record, or at least we're able to do the same that we did before. That is floor 10 chamber 3. So if we do anything in floor 11, that's going to be a win for sure. Okay, the moments of truth. Let's see what do we need to defeat in here and if we're able to do it or not. So we have 6 enemies in here. Are they level 90? No, not yet. Okay, so this could be our chance. We need to be really careful not to die and not to lose any character in here. And I think if we get only 1 star, that would be good enough for me right now, because we need to finish the chamber. Maybe later we can check how many stars did we get before, but for now, I think having at least a whole chamber completed is going to be an advancement. And I feel that if you don't complete a whole chamber, then it's not actually shown that you actually complete. So if you do only 1/2, then it's not going to get added to your record. So it's kind of depressing. Also, something I realized is that if you finish some floors, you don't need to redo the previous ones. I think it is if you do floor 11, then you don't need to do floor 9, and if you do floor 12, you don't need to do floor 10. So that's going to maybe save us some time and maybe save us some content for the future, only focusing on the hard floors. That might be fun to do if we actually are able to skip some of them, especially the easier ones that is not going to take that much, but we can actually focus. I feel like this video could be really, really long, depends how far do we get and how long does it take us to defeat this, because if every floor is basically 10 minutes and we use them all, then it's going to be like a 30-minute video, which is going to be insane. So we will see how far we can get and how long this is going to take, and that's going to give us an idea. Well, if you die soon, then it's not going to be that fast, but that's something I need to pay attention at some point and see how long this video is going to be and if it's worth to continue or not. Okay, only 1 enemy left. I know Fremine is really damaged, so that's going to be a downside. I hope there's a way that we can heal him. I know that some of the chambers have these, you get some healing, or you can heal from your ultimate or things like that, so maybe that could be a good idea. We will see what happens in between the chambers. I think the ultimate one will be really great, because I think Fremine has his ultimate really, really frequent, so then we can heal a lot and we can recover his health. So yeah, I feel that's going to be fun. Okay, we're able to do 1/2. If we complete the second half, then we did more than before. 2 opponents in here, that's good. That's his cryo, because we have pyro and we can melt him. So then we're in an advantage. Yeah, it's going down so fast. I wonder if one slide is easier than the other. Or maybe it's easier because we have a mono-target enemy, a mono-target character. But maybe it's harder with the other ones. Okay, this one, we can reach it. I know that one of these ones was really hard with Archons only, because we're not able to reach him with... Ooh, we almost died. Let's see if we can heal. Yes. Oh, it's gone. Awesome. So yeah, we're able to do better. So we're now trying to see if we are able to do floor 11 chamber 2, which is insane. So maybe it's because of the whole spiral of its cycle is easier, but also And we got a new character, so maybe that's also contributing a little bit. I wish you can rerun your previous Spiral Abyss so actually you can compare if you improve or not. But for this purpose, I think this is going to be great. Oh, these enemies. I might need to be really careful because I know they hit hard. They are level 90, and we need to avoid to get killed. That's our main goal. Sadly, we didn't got the healing part, but at least these ones are already done. Fremina is still alive, that's a good thing. We need to be really careful because if we lost him here, then that would mean that we're not going to be able to finish maybe Chamber 3, so that's going to be our demise. Because I don't think Lynette and Ororon could actually defeat the rest of the enemies. So yeah, I feel like we need to be really careful with Fremine, our main DPS in here, and see and dodge as many attacks as we can. Okay, so this one's almost done. And ultimating here, perfect. Let's see if we can defeat this character. The good thing is that the cat can taunt, so then they start attacking them, and then we can do a lot of damage with Fremine, which is kind of cool. Oh, this can do some things on the floor. Yes, those things. We need to avoid that, especially because Fremine is almost dead. Has no life. I wish we can heal. Only Lynette can heal. Oh, we need to avoid them. Come on. Okay, that one's deactivated. Can we deactivate them both? Okay, let's see if we can actually do it. I think that was a great swap. I think he's not dead yet. Or is Fremine dead? Oh, he's dead. Okay, I think this is going to be our maximum. We need to actually finish the second half, and that will be enough. Oh, it's a chicken. He's burning. I think he has some different attacks depending on the elements that you give him. I guess the burning is one of the best ones that we can get. Maybe, maybe not. I feel like Pyro and Dendro is really good, I guess. Good for us. So we might be able to get... I don't think we're going to get the 5 stars. The 3 stars, sorry, because that would be 5 minutes. So it means that we have less than 2 minutes to actually do it. We're almost dead. We can heal ourselves, but we need to be really careful. I hate that they spawn these small enemies because that makes everything harder. Especially because, as I told you before, we are really good mono target or against one enemy, but not against several of them. So if they're still existing here, oh my god, they're still popping out from the chicken. I wonder if I should only focus on the... Oops. If I only focus on the chicken and pretend that the other ones don't exist, maybe that would be enough. I know there is a way that he can be inhabilitated. I don't know what's the... How do we do that? But the good thing is we can have our distance. As long as they target the cat, that would be good enough. Okay. Oh, we didn't heal. So we can get one charge in here. And that's our only healing chance. Okay, good. We might be able to get the stars. Yes, we got the 3 stars. Okay. So now the last one's going to be one more floor. Oh, we can recover. That's going to revive the enemies, the characters. No, it's not. Okay, 2 enemies here. We have 10 minutes. Can we actually do it? At least we got, I think, 200 primogens. That's not bad. Oh, we're doing some damage. So maybe Lynette is for the win. She's our main DPS right now. And she has a stain, so as long as we can actually do it, that might be doable. It might take us forever, but it might be doable. Why they're asking us for 7 minutes in the hardest one? I'm surprised. So we're not going to do it with 2 minutes. I would be happy if we actually can get maybe 1 star in here, so we can actually claim it, and that's going to be done. But if not, floor 11, chamber 2, actually 6 stars, that would be really good. Okay, it's halfway through. Oh my god. We need to be careful with Ororon because he cannot heal. If he dies, like Femine, basically. But Lynette can actually heal herself a lot. Okay, Beyblade. I wonder what's going to be the next enemy. I hope something easier. Yeah, that's going fine. I will not say it's perfect, but it's doable. We are doing damage to the enemy. It's going down. That's the only thing that we need. Our ultimate's already done, so that's great. So we can do another ultimate. Yes. Let's see if we can actually finish it. So the worst thing that could happen is something that has maybe electro resistance or an ammo resistance, because that's the only thing we can do. Oh, what about a shield? That's also terrible. And I think we need to use Geo. If we have a Claymore character, so if we have a Femine here, that would be doable, but I don't think this is going to be proper. Oh, that's bad luck. Yeah, we're not doing nothing to the shield. It's going to take forever. And now that I remember, I think we have the same problem with our Archons. It took forever to defeat it, and then he recovered the shield before we got able to kill him. I think we had Venti and Furina in this side, so yeah, that was a really bad thing. So I guess this was before Zhongli, because if we have Zhongli, then we can actually destroy the shield. Or we choose the wrong side, I don't know. Or maybe my wake up could be good in here. This is bad. I don't think this is well, but we lost the 3 stars. Ororon is damaged. Yeah, I think that I'm just going to give up in here and try to do it when we get better characters. So yeah, I think this is going to be basically the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you really like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.